Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny5 Alive here, and we're back with another episode of Coaster Spotlight. We got a very interesting episode. Something crazy is going on here. This is Reactor Placeable Dark Coaster, created by drfugo. So, stay tuned, and let's check it out. So this was sent in by one of our advanced builders and bronze patrons, drfugo. Thank you so much for your support, drfugo, one of our newest bronze patrons. Really appreciate the support. You're helping the show go on. Now, as you can see, guys, as I do the setup while I'm talking and giving the pre-intro and describing things, this is one of the most interesting things that I have ever set up. I was trying to figure out where the ground level was, and apparently it's all hidden underground. So you guys are probably watching me doing some terrain sculpting right now, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that in a second. So he sent this in, and he says, "Hey Johnny, may I present to you a roller coaster dark ride that takes advantage of the collision options to bring a true placeable dark ride experience. Take an inspection tour into the core of a reactor just as things start to go awry." As always, man, thank you so much for starting this community. I feel like I've been progressed an enormous amount since I joined, and it's all thanks to the inspiration and advice I've gotten in Discord. Cheers, guys. Love you all. So sit back, slip on your pantoffel and enjoy. P.S. If you don't mind, don't spoil the underground bit on camera. Ride first. Ooh. Ooh. Whoops. Well, that's a little bit too late for that. So you guys know I always read the email as I'm doing the setup. If it's a blueprint, I set it up and I read the email while it's being set up. And people like to see the setup so that they know what they're in for when placing one of these rides. So unfortunately, we didn't really look inside. We just saw like the outer workings of it. So we haven't looked inside. So that part has not been spoiled yet, and we're gonna wait. So, but it is spoiled in the sense that we know we're going underground at this point. So anyways, let's take a look at the Steam Workshop, everybody. Here it is, Reactor Placeable Dark Coaster by drfugo. Come rate it, favorite it, subscribe to it. Already 4 stars. I think I saw it hit the front page of Steam at one point. Let's try and get it that 5th star, everybody. I think we need 100 ratings for that. Not quite sure. All right, so here we are, Reactor. So as I said in the setup, like I was trying to figure out how to place this thing in the ground, and you have to terraform. So it wasn't that hard to set up. As you guys saw, you place it down and then you have to like just push down the ground and terraform into it. It allows you to place it down with the no collision, but the problem is you would be riding underground the whole way, and I don't know how the camera is going to react to that. So I don't know what the underground looks like. Maybe it would just be all black. It's something I want to try now. Maybe we'll try placing one over there and see what happens. But essentially, this is all you see. And I really like this concept because, okay, at first you're going to need a lot of space. So if you're placing it in your park, you might want to place it first or have an open area that you're going to place it. Once you do all the terraforming and you get the ride like fitting in and you close off the top with the level terrain tool, this is all that you have in your way. So it doesn't actually take up much of your park space at all, which is very unique and something we've never really seen before, to be honest. So I'm absolutely in love with this, and it takes up such a small amount of your park space. It's really awesome. So it's just this little reactor here, and there's this gigantic experience underneath. I'm assuming he's going to want us to ride it at night just to make things underground a little bit darker. So here it all is. It looks beautiful at night. It looks like a reactor, some little power plant. Great for your sci-fi parks. Tuck it off in the corner with all your sci-fi stuff, and then all the guests are going down into this crazy experience. Yeah, I don't really have much more to say about it because I don't know what I've seen. I don't know what's happening here. So we have to go and see what's in there for ourselves. I forgot to open it up to the public. We can take a quick look at the track here so you guys can see. That's all this stuff happening underground. The results here, we'll speed it up so these people can get on. It's a 6.83 excitement, a 4.81 fear, and a 1.26 nausea. The duration is 63 seconds in duration and 1,200 meters in length, roughly. So really good stats and a pretty good length. I think there's one train running on it. or wait, 3 cars per train, but 1 train. Okay, yeah. So considering it's only 60 seconds, the capacity is probably pretty decent. The wait might be a little bit longer than you would want it to be, but that's not too bad at all. So we got one filling up right now. Oh boy. So I wrote it for a couple seconds, guys, and there's a problem. There's still terrain chunks in there. I'm gonna have to go in and fix it somehow. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but I need a minute. All right, I think I fixed it, guys. We're gonna go on here in a second. Now, what's interesting is I don't think you actually have to do any of the terrain work that I did in the beginning. We're gonna try something after this. We ride this, and we're going to find a new discovery with Planet Coaster. We're also gonna go in track view because there was a lot of flailing happening. That is incredible. Dr. Fugo. Oh. Bam. Now I do want to give you guys the seat view perspective with the arms flailing. Just because. And then we're going to go check something out. I want to hear them screaming. There we go. That is spectacular. So, I think Dr. Fugo has made a discovery with Planet Coaster that I wasn't quite aware of. So, we're going to try this here. There's the reactor. See, you can see what I was struggling with. I was like, where does this thing get placed? I saw the floating place here sign. I brought it down. And my thoughts were I had to do some terraforming. But apparently, I might not have to. We're going to find out in just a second here. So, I wanted to, like... I was thinking maybe a cinematic view would be good, and if in order to do that, like the camera can't go down there anymore, guys, because there's ground in our way. But I figured there's dirt underneath there. So if we go through the ground like that, all we're gonna see is brown. But I might just be wrong. We're gonna find this out right now. We're gonna see what happens with 0 terraforming. Do we break the game? What's going to happen? It's just like going underneath water. Oh my god. You learn something new every day. Look at that, everybody. No setup required at all. And terrain is just an illusion. Oh my god. That's remarkable. Holy moly, Dr. Fugo. That is fantastic. Did anybody else know that? I did not know that. So, essentially, the terrain tools, I thought this was all a solid underneath, because when you push down, but it's actually just creating, it's just like a thin layer. And it's adding in geometry as we're carving down. It's not actually subtracting geometry, it's adding... Wow, that is crazy. So it's basically like a thick layer of water, and you can pass through it. The moment you break that surface, there's nothing there. So when you're raising the terrain like this, it's just creating a surface, and there's actually nothing inside of it, but we just can't get the camera into it. So that blows my mind. That really does blow my mind. So you could create whatever you want, guys, and then just push it underground with no collision. And as soon as it breaks that first layer of grass, it's just going underneath. There's nothing underneath this ground. I did not know that. Holy moly. That is a remarkable discovery. Thank you, Dr. Fugo. I am so glad I learned that. And my apologies for the crazy setup. It took me 6 minutes to set up, and I did not need to do that. Wow, what a remarkable coaster. What a great experience. And I am so glad we learned that today. So, thank you, Dr. Fugo, for this amazing creation. There you go, everybody. That's going to do it for this episode of Coaster Spotlight. That was Reactor Placeable Dark Coaster by Dr. Fugo. Links will be down in the description as always. And if you guys like this episode, please be sure to smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for more daily Planet Coaster videos. And if you guys want to support the show, you could do so by becoming a patron or leaving a tip or donation using the links down in the description below. All right, everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye now.